And we are back. Hello, everyone. It is Saturday. It is noon, 12 p.m. Wait, is it p.m. or is it a.m.? Because a.m. is after midnight, and noon is 12 hours after midnight, which should be a.m. I'm getting flashbacks to playing Grounded with Sandra, and she was like, yes, that is how it should be, but actually noon is 12 p.m. PM is past midday. Why? Noon is the middle of the day. Why is that 12 p.m.? Either way, kill the music. Russian and Kid Roboman, welcome in. Democratic's Rat Republic will prevail. Good morning to you too. For those that don't know, those who knows, there was a channel in the Discord server for GNU Clicker, a clicker game I made in like 2 hours just for fun. That had like no activity because that game was never getting updated. And then Russian Dove, amongst some other Discord users, decided to just post rat pictures and then declare their own Democratic Rat Republic in my Discord. That channel has been muted. It was fun. It was fun. I'm not mad. I swear I'm not mad, bro. I promise, bro. I'm not mad, dude. I'm not mad. No. It was fun. But it was just, like, it was a lot of spam and nothing's happening in that channel, so it's muted forever. We're not doing the VTube video today, because I think my CPU is dying. We need a shitpost channel. Meme is right there. The meme channel is right there. Dacia Explosive. I know Dacia is a region of Romania, and also a car in PUBG. How you doing, alien? I think my CPU is dying. Because it seems like every day my CPU is getting worse. Like, it seems like every day my CPU is like... A game that takes 90% CPU one day will take 100% the other day with the same settings. I don't know why that's happening. VTube Studio, for some reason, is using an insane amount of CPU. I'm not sure if there's something about VTube Studio, like they updated it and like made it insane. My CPU is a i7 7800. It's an old CPU. It's not a great CPU. It's not one of those Intel Gen 11 or whatever it was. That like it fries itself and like slowly dies. I'm not really sure what's happening to my CPU, but it is like 8 years old. I am planning on upgrading it, but that's gonna be like a month or two from now. Old. I want to get an AMD CPU, but then I also gotta get an AMD. Then I also gotta get I gotta get a motherboard that I can put that thing on. And I'm also, you know, I should probably get more RAM because I only have 16 gigs of RAM. I have nearly as much VRAM as I does normal RAM, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to look like today, because it used to be back in the day you had like 4 gigs of VRAM, 8 gigs of RAM, you were cool. Now it's like, hey, this game needs 16 gigs of RAM and 200 gigabytes of VRAM. I'm like, holy shit. Going fully Team Red? No, I have an RTX 2080 Ti, whatever. That shit's good for a while. The problem with a CPU is that if you're playing a video game and your GPU is too weak, you can turn down the graphics. If you're playing a video game and your CPU is too weak, you're kind of fucked. Like, what? You can turn down rendering distance and you can turn down some of the effects. That's pretty much the only things you can do to lower your CPU usage. Anyway, today we're going to be playing... I don't like how window capture and game capture are already visible on this, even though I have nothing launched. Like, I'm accidentally going to open up my bank, and it's going to show on stream. We're going to play Schedule 1 today. I said this on Wednesday. I wanted to... I have a lot of fun with Voices of the Void, but it's been like 3 months of only Voices of the Void. I want to play something different for a bit. You have Schedule 1. I did test this, but I made a new save. I skipped the tutorial. Listen to that music. I made a new game, and I skipped the tutorial, and just ran around punching people in the face, and the game seemed to be running well. Cartel time? Is this gonna be like Breaking Bad, I'm gonna go to Mexico and poison a bunch of people. I looked at the map for the game in game and it looked kind of small, but it might just be like an Act 1 deal. Hold on here. If I start a new game, let me get this up on screen actually before I do anything crazy. This is okay with game capture, right? Schedule 1, probably make the source visible. The game is really loud. I'm gonna change that pretty soon. We're not gonna skip prologue, and it's gonna be Fresno weed. No, wait, shit, you can make different things in this game. It's gonna be... What is this gonna be? What are we gonna call this? Because I want to make the weed that makes you bald. Wintry, hello, how ya doing? How's it go? The game is really loud right now. I'll fix that in a second. Rational weed whacker. This is the test save I did when I ran around punching people. What do we call this? But like Breaking Bad cosplay. There we go. So wait, I did not see this place in game. When I was playing the game, I only saw the like I was in a city with like trees and shit. I did not see any deserts. So maybe the map is bigger than I think it is. How you doing today, Wintry? Also, Alien, what's your plan for today? What you gonna do on this beautiful Saturday? I had to check the weather before I said anything. The weather might be very different where you are. Okay. Actually, I haven't... Is this one of those games that, like, shows the save location when you're playing it? I'm actually gonna take a quick look at that. It's, like, real fast. If I go, like, settings... Do you, like, say... my full legal name and address anywhere in here? It doesn't look like it does. Okay, that's good. Let me get the game back up on screen. I turned down the volume. I'm not sure if this is good. So you are going to Mexico. Has anyone here played this game before? Oh, I just gotta take a look at the audio settings. This game looks kind of loud, but it's kind of hard for me to check the audio settings while I have the game up because I have like 15 things I need to look at the same time. Not much going on today. So, what I have seen of this game is I've seen Varg Skeletor Joel stream 1 hour of this game. And I gotta be honest, I was only half paying attention. So I do not know, like, what happens in this game, except I know you can make weed that makes people bald, and I know there's horse semen in this. That's the only things I know. So a bit of a playthrough. Also, this day is set to chill. Sweet. Fresh Nogus. Hold on. I'm having a chill day. You're having a chill day. Is anyone here having, like, a fucked up, stressed out day? Like, is anyone here like, oh shit, I gotta pay rent, but I don't have to... Actually, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Get the trimmers from the storage rack. I did watch a guy spend like 5 minutes trying to find the storage rack. Packaging station. I've been told you can drive cars in this game. I want to drive around in the weed van. By the way, I was talking to people in... real life about this game. Like, a friend of mine has been playing this co-op with his girlfriend. I was trying... In Norway, there's a term between girlfriend and fiance, which I don't think you have in English. I am procrastinating working on a project that is due next Wednesday. Is this a school project or a work project? Because the thing you gotta know about school project is that often you can just kind of like be good. Like, there's been so many times I've had like a school project, and it's been like 2 days until the deadline, and I've just told the teacher, like, I'm not gonna be able to finish in time. Can I get an extension? I don't think they've ever said no. And then at work, if you're like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to finish this in time, the boss is like, oh, you have to finish it in time. Is that if you're sick? I have some co-workers that are they're sick a lot. I'm not gonna say like they're like intentionally pretending to be sick, because I don't think that's the case, but I have some co-workers who are sick a lot. and like delay projects because of that. I'm just saying, if I ever get sick and delay a project, I better get as much leeway as they are getting. I have a joke involving drug dealers, but I'm not sure if I should tell it. By the way, my Chrome is extremely low FPS right now for some reason. What does the stream look like? Like, does the stream have respectable FPS? Because, like, everything on my computer right now that is not... The game right now is running 60 FPS. It's probably running higher than 60 FPS. Stream's fine, I think? Okay, sweet. Because my Discord is like 0 FPS. My Chrome is like 0. Okay, now my Discord is more FPS. But my Chrome is still running like 5... Ah, hey, Boba. My Chrome is still running like 5 FPS. Okay, grab the watering can from the storage rack. That's inside.
Reach for my neck. You'll get turned into an example.
Boba and Dracula are talking at the same time. It lags from time to time, at least for me. Frame rate fluctuates between 60 and 58 frames a second. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. Okay, how does this work? Oh, okay. A little bit of physics to this. I'm not sure this is how watering works out, but I've never like made weed IRL. Spawn to customers in the message app. Tap to open your phone, messages. Andy, Doug, and C. By the way, we called the weed OG Kush? This is like the most poser name ever. But does Freshno allow? Hold on. Go, dude. I allow. Go for it. I allow it. Well, that's the joke break channel rules is the question. I can pay $60 for it. I'll pay $90. I'll pay $120. You're a cop. You're paying $120 for this, for 2 of these bags. So you're a cop. I'm going Doug. Hold on. Choose the morning window. Okay, we got a schedule. Outside the blue house. You're lucky we live in like a village with 4 people in it. Oh wait, shit, I have a bunch of weed. Hold on, I'm selling this to everyone. Yeah, there we go. And I don't care that you're a cop. I'm just selling you the weed. Pawn shop behind the gas station. Okay. Can I drive this thing? I was told I could drive cars. By the way, is the game too quiet? Do I have like a thing I can use to make noise? Do you like talk to me in like a deep voice? Uncle Nelson. Yeah. Good morning, buddy. Lovely day, ain't it? You're heading to town for some deals? You mind grabbing something for me? I'll help you out. There's some fella standing down at the motel. Tell them you're here for Nelson's package. Sure. Throw him on my tab. Oh, dude, I'm gonna buy so much shit on your tab. You drive into town. You want me to use the camper van or? Hold on. My Discord camera might not be working. Hold on a second. I don't know. I'm scared. Listen, the worst thing that'll happen is that you get banned from the stream forever. Hold on a second. Why isn't my Discord camera working? Oh, I just gotta take a look at it. Maybe pause the game while I'm doing this? Okay, let's see. Is scared more. Send it to a random person and ask if it's okay. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Send it to a random person and ask if it's okay. This is like the worst way of finding out if something is okay for the stream. You can't just... I mean, okay, hold on. If you send it to a random person and they say it's okay, you realize I'm gonna have to ban 2 people. Hey, can I drive this thing? What is it you want me to drive? You can drive cars in this. I can't move the camera? Okay, sweet. One of the questions I had regarding this game was if I was allowed to drive a car. One thing I am scared about is that the map in the game is gonna be, like, super small. By the way, is this the right? I think the sign said this way. What's I gonna say? So, when I did the thing where I skipped the, Is this supposed to be this quiet? Did I turn the game down way too low? When I did the thing where I skipped the prologue and just, like, ran around punching people to see if the game would, like, run on my computer. Wait, what's happening? That just jumps you out of the car? Why is, like, my Chrome not working? Is your video buffering? My video is not actually moving at all. Hold on, what's OBS saying? Everything's good on OBS. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's happening to my Chrome, but this is trunk. Oh, sweet. When I tested out the game, I opened the map and it looked kind of small, but considering we have this, like, desert section at the beginning, hopefully it, like, expands at some point. Okay, we go Blue House, gas station, pawn shop. It's gonna try to not run over the water ball. I think I exactly ran over it. Can I park here? I don't think I can park next to that guy. Do it on the side. There you are, Andy. I do got the stuff. Choose custom amount, right click, drag an item, and scroll to change the amount. Okay, so it's like... There we go. Does the vehicle you drove must be within 20 meters? Paying $20? Sure. I do know from the stream I saw that we don't get to stay in the desert for too long, so I'm not that interested in making all of these guys, like, super into the prog, and I don't think we're ever seeing these guys again. If you aren't going to send it in chat, then at least DM it to me in Discord. I am curious. It would be so funny if, like, they sent you the DM, and then you were like, yeah, it was like an actually awful joke. Not the hardware, so I'm going to the pawn shop. I'm seeing, like, the deal icon on the minimap. I'm just gonna head over there. I mean, it's the same one as on the left side of the screen. So I've been told that the best part of this game is when you get to, like, actually grow your own stuff, which I think you get to do when you, like, finish the prologue. Yeah, I think this is the guy I said was a cop. Go, and then we're heading over here. By the way, I was thinking, like, how much less popular, that's a weird way of saying it. How much popularity do you think this game got because of Breaking Bad? Like, if in a universe where Breaking Bad did not exist, I don't think this game would have existed. Legalize Ranch. This is an Eric Andre reference. Hello, Joe. There you go. You should go talk to Chelsea. I think she'll like your stuff. Oh, hold on, I've got to check out the motel, I think it was. Hardware store. That's Weird Al Yankovic. What's that say? Rip Denny. I'm not pronouncing the name of that cola. Choose Lenny's. Are you the lady? Chelsea. You didn't just do a free sample? I give you one. Go, 91% chance of success. This game's gotten into a lawsuit too, and the reason is funny. Why did this game get... That's the motel. Why did this game get a lawsuit? Wait, what? Why did this game get sued? Is that my uncle's? What did this game do? Aside being like the weed game. How ya doing? Hi. Can I... Good afternoon. Oh, we have to do it like... Contacts. Versus 2x soil from the hardware store. Okay, they want me to do this in like a specific order. You've unlocked Chelsea as a customer. She'll now start sending you offer deals. As you don't like a new customer, to get a free sample. What happens if I like give someone a free sample and they tell the police about it? By the way, when I played this game like off stream, I did punch people in the face. A guy charged me with a knife and I died. So I wonder if that's gonna happen if you give someone some really bad weed. To soil and to cart purchase. Thank you. Talk to Uncle Nelson's contact. I was just body search. Hold on a second. How do I drop this? Okay, hold on. I don't want to be body searched with the weed. Can I smoke this before he gets to me, or the fuck is you? How did you know where I went? Hold on, I'm gonna juke this guy. I'm gonna drop the weed in my car, and then we're all gonna be good. Another game publisher sued this game's publisher because of copyright on making drugs. That's like having a copyright on shooting guns. Both of which are majorly associated with crimes. Wait, which developer was it? Because what other, like... Okay, hold on. You can do the body search now. Which other game was, like, the game where you make drugs? Right. Click and hold an item to conceal it. Oh. I don't have anything. It's not illegal to have a 12-liter watering can with you. Lucky this time, but I know you and your uncle are up to something on that ranch. You're not ASAC Schrader. I have received the joke. What was the joke like? Was it a good joke, or... How you doing? Gonna pay for it? It's already paid for. Onelli already owes us some serious cash. He's been good on his word so far, but you let him know he better close that tab real soon. I also need some weed seeds. Okay. What is this? Pseudo. What is it called? Pseudo epinephrine? It was a play on words? That's like the least helpful. I don't care what the genre of the joke is. I want to know what like the... Is it evil? Imagine a game developer suing actual drug dealers because the game got a copyright on making drugs. This is a meme that I've heard get thrown around. Did Nintendo actually sue someone for being named Mario? Because I've heard people say this a lot. Oh shit, Basil, the channel point things. Oh my god, I forgot the channel points are still enabled. Basil, thank you for the full moon, the 50, I almost said 50 bitcoins. That cost 50 bitcoins, I'd be a fucking millionaire by now. I did not
Get the president on the phone now. I fronted him a brick. I need my money.
There we go, there we go. Basil, thank you. I did not know that those were still enabled. I gotta get a new CPU so I can get back the VTube studio. Basil, you better not hassle me for those 50 channel points. I know you got like 10,000 of those stored away somewhere. And also, you can see there's no Fresno on screen. How did you redeem Catboy? I disabled it. How did you do that? I disabled it. Full Moon Catboy be praised, but I turned it off. How did you do it? Do I have to restart the stream for this? Oh no, I forgot to turn off Catboy. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Thank you. I remember Nintendo suing another game for game mechanic. Meanwhile, they stole a game mechanic from Assassin's Creed. I've heard Nintendo. What was it they did? Because recently something came out with Nintendo and Pal World. Like Nintendo was gonna do like something on like something happened in the Nintendo Pal World lawsuit. That Pal World came out and said like, hey, we're gonna have to change more stuff. I don't know what it was. I think Nintendo had like a deal if you use a creature to go from on the ground movement to flying movement. Nintendo's got the copyright for it. It's not like hate speech or anything. Can you just DM me the joke? And I'll take a look at this. You should try combining weed with paracetamol, Red Bull, and battery. When you say battery, do you mean the energy drink or do you mean like a 9-volt battery? Pseudo is pseudoepinephrines, right? I have no idea what that is, but I've heard like TV shows mention pseudoepinephrines. OG Kush weed. Oh, right, I have some in my in the truck. There we go. Actual battery. I don't think that's good. You can't smoke a battery. You can't eat a battery. How does the battery help in this situation? I meant like whisper it on Twitch, the joke. Hold on. Why is Discord being weird? You gonna send the joke or what's happening? Those guys are pretty antsy. I'll set it with them soon enough. Thanks for grabbing that for me. See you tomorrow, bud. Thank you. Yeah, no, don't post that in chat. No, do not post that joke in chat. That is not appropriate for chat. Do not post that. Battery acid? Duh. Hold on a second. That's clean with it. Turn this around. What happens if you just spill this on the floor? I guess that's why they make you buy 2. Okay, and then the seeds. Move cap. Go. I like how there's like a bunch of how do you call it, like mini games. Like it's not just click E, you have to like actually do stuff to make it happen. It's kind of like in DayZ, you have to like load each individual bullet into a magazine. Get to bed when you're ready. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the tutorial. By the way, we got a ranch. I'm sleeping in the camper van. What? Wait, what do you mean what? To the DayZ comment? DayZ, you got a one-shot Twitter account tweeted about Indie Cross. I don't watch Indie Cross. Okay. Good thing no police officers were like outside during that and that no one heard the camper van. Imagine someone watches the VOD years later and has no idea what we are talking about and goes crazy because of it. That is something I've been thinking about. Like, a lot of Twitch streaming is reacting to chat or, like, talking to chat, doing stuff like that. What do you do when the chat becomes lost media and the stream still exists? I was thinking about something worse. What if the stream is lost media, but the chat still exists? I'm glazing so hard. I've only thing I've seen of Indie Cross is someone posted a GIF of Frisk from Undertale beating up Five Nights at Freddy's. That's the only thing I know. Rip Uncle, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a long, it's gonna be like a 20-hour story, and it's gonna end with it's gonna end with the uncle doing like a Hector Salamanca situation. By the way, TVGS stands for Tyler's Video Game Studio. That is such a good name for a game developer. By the way, that might be the worst off-ramp I've ever seen in a video game. That's a 90-degree turn off of the freeway. That has to be like 15 car accidents a season. I was driving on the freeway, and there was this taxi driver like next to me on the freeway. That guy was like the most aggressive driver I've ever seen. like crossing multiple lanes at once, do like, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but he was like speeding up, slowing down, passing like 15 cars, crossing every lane at once with like blinkers on, cross 3 lanes, blinkers off. I thought like taxi drivers are supposed to be like respectful drivers, but I guess they're just like all about the money. That was an intro I never saw, only the city gameplay. Again, rip Uncle. Okay. What if I make like Walter White? That's like the most basic thing though. Like making Walter White is... What the fuck? He's like 2-dimensional. Like making Walter White, I feel like it's the most basic thing to do here. Respectful? Are you sure? I always thought taxi drivers were like, since they're driving so much, they follow all the rules of traffic. Like they're like, how do I say, like all about being in... That's the Strelok haircut. They're like all about like actually doing good traffic. Don't make me laugh. Listen, all I'll say is that Norway is a safer place to drive than Romania, okay? Slight smile. Norway is statistically speaking the oh, that looks awful. The safest country in the world to I thought that said something completely different. Norway is the safest country in the world to drive in. Oh, I don't want to see what it looked like at minimum weight, but whatever. I thought the taxi drivers were gonna be... Oh, that's not the iris. That's the entire fucking eyeball. I'm not gonna be perma high. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think that might be worse. Okay, get that to like a medium. This is like 1% Pendleton Ward art style, by the way. Norway has Sylvia the Seal. Who is Sylvia the Seal? Because we have many seals. It is the worst place in Europe to drive in. I did not know that. Hold on. What if we were like really smug? Like that. Oh no. Wait, I kind of like this. We're like Sen. I mean, not follow the seal posting in the Discord. No, I have like actual things I need to do in real life. I have like actual real life stuff to take care of. I saw the rat posting when I came home from work. And the seals, I saw there were seals, but I did not actually watch the seal videos. Hold on a second, let me just check something here. There we go. Should look at the annual accident rates per European country. I'm not German, I'm not gonna look at car accidents, but I like... Why does this look so weird? Wait, what if we did like... That might be worse. I'm making the most, like, chill man of all time. You should watch all of them. They're like 5 minutes long in total. I might take a look at the seal videos if I don't, like, have something else to do today. George? What? Do people actually wear George? Because I've never seen George IRL. Bro sleeping? Nah, bro is Sen. Romania has the darkest color and the only one with that color. That depends wholly on who's making the chart, though. George Storm. You know what? I am gonna go with sandals. Just done to finalize your character's appearance. George Storm coming tonight. What is a George Storm? Open your phone and read your messages. I heard you're in trouble, but it's not to talk over your mobile phone. Go find a payphone. Talk to you. I'm gonna talk to the United Nations. There's the deal. This map to me looks kind of small. Like, this is like my main concern with the game is that this map looks kind of tiny. Like, what I did is I like ran around here and I think I got stabbed to death in front of a hotel. You guys saw that weed grow in real time, right? All of them say the same thing. I was talking about the color. Okay, where's a UN at payphone? We don't get a map marker, but there's probably a bunch of payphones around. Game actually looks kind of nice. I take off my fucking jorts. I got a jorts inside. You're wearing jorts over jorts? Back in the day, a lot of people used to... See, they put up the block because that off-ramp is like a 90-degree angle. Why is there a pink bong just chilling? I'm not grabbing that. Why is there 2 pink bongs? Like 20 meters apart. Back in the day, a lot of people used to wear a t-shirt over a long sleeve shirt. Like that was like in the 2000s when I was like a kid. That was what some of like the older teens were wearing. How did you know I was here? Oh, UN is Uncle Nelson. Ah. Locked up. Glad to hear I managed to slip through. Back before I moved to Serena Falls, used to live out there in Highland Point. Doing your life work. Got some cash stashed out there. They most, but not give it. If I stash now. Town Hall fountain in the canal behind the supermarket. Okay. Island Auto. Gas Mart. I'm not sure how I feel about the map markers. After playing so much Voices of the Void with like without using the compass, I'm kind of like, why are you telling me where to go? I Jort posted in the Discord server. Please don't tell me this is gonna be a bannable offense. Jort Storm official video. Okay, it's looks okay. Get 80 bucks. There we go. Hiding money in the piss. Hiding money in the fountain. Does American money get destroyed by water? I know in some countries the money is like waterproof and you can't light it on fire. Is it like that in the US? It's like a 50% ramp. I wasn't talking about like how steep it is. I was talking about how it's a 90-degree turn off the freeway. Thank God the supermarket owner never like checked that out. So what I was doing when I was testing this is I was just running around doing this. That exploded the exact frame I punched. That explosion happened the moment I punched. That was accidental timing. I didn't go to the paint for it. I just ran around like punching people. I think I punched like a guy around here and he pulled a knife. I think it might have been that guy. Also, apparently you can shoot a gun in this game. Oh, well that's not good. Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. Total... Nah. No, not Total Biscuit. Not Tobuscus. Who has like a TB name that is like okay to joke about? I'm not joking about Total Biscuit. I have too much respect for the guy. And Tobuscus apparently went crazy on Twitter like 2 days ago. So I'm not touching that. Total bitch. The Bensees family. Okay, so it's Ben. TB, the Bensees. You're gonna need somewhere low-key to stay for a while. Go to a motel and ask about getting a room. You want me to grow weed in a motel? Listen, they never did that in Breaking Bad, so I'm not sure that's a good idea to do here. Albert Hoover's stash. How do I know where that is? Map on your phone, press M to open it. Okay. I have this desire to just punch random people in this game. I'm not gonna do it. Because it did end with me, you know, dying, but I still want to. I'm not sure if is the game quiet just for me or... No, it actually might be too loud. Like, looking at OBS, the game might be too loud. Got down to like a 20? This is logarithmic, so. New York moment. Advices aren't allowed? Depends on... You fucking serious? I would not buy... Listen, I don't drink alcohol. I certainly would not get it at the fucking Piss Hut. Advice, it depends on like the nature of the advice, because if I'm about to do something that costs me like an hour of progress, you can say stop. But if you're like, here's the recipe for the best weed, I don't want to know about it. The piss hut. I'm not gonna go to the piss hut. I thought this was a window. Hello. I'd like to rent a room. 75 for the week. Don't really have much of a choice. Renting a motel room for a week. I thought this was mostly like you did it day by day. 208 to... Oh my god. Okay, times... Clock's fucking ticking. Is that Richard Nixon? Okay, what year is this? Egg... I'm not looking at the egg renting. Yeah, that's got stuff on it I don't want to show on stream. Nixon. I love Mitsubishi. We got some fucking car lovers in this. Oh, does this sound like... Can I take this? Nah. I'll probably buy it. I think it would be kind of weird. Thompson is not the hardware store yet. It would be kind of weird to have a game like this where like you couldn't get... Really? This would be kind of hard to have a game like this where you couldn't like buy cars and shit. Like that's like 90% of like Gmod Dark RP. Hello. Give me a grow tent. Give me a soil and give me a water. Is this the shop that has the thing? No, this is not the shop that has like the funny stuff. Is it an ATM to deposit cash? What? Oh, card only. Okay, fuck you. Highland Range. There's an ATM. Ahmad Yassir, hello, how you doing? No carjackings yet. Are they gonna add it? Just deposit like, what was it, 150? No. Deposit 100. Oh, okay, and that's how you do it. Okay. Let's deposit another 150. That guy looks like the one mask from Payday 2. I hope you're talking about Richard Nixon and not this poor guy from Dan's Hardware. It's your birthday. Oh, congratulations. Happy birthdays. Okay, and then you remembered. Okay, sweet. Nice to see a fresh face in town. What line of work are you in? I work in... I'm not gonna say drug dealer. I work in agriculture. I have some speed growth on the house. It pays to be... Oh, the speed growth is this thing. It pays to be honest. I mean, it's technically agriculture. Shred shit. You can't get skateboards. At Dragon Chinese Restaurant. Okay. Hello, officer. Oh, why are you staring at me? What? Why? Why are you looking? You do the Homer Simpson thing, fade into the bushes. I think if the police caught me carrying what I am carrying, that would give them probable cause to like check out my stuff. Place to grow tent. Oh, that's a lot smaller than I thought it was. Soil. Around. Acceptable quality. It's such a funny thing to write on a product. It's a golden skateboard for like a few $1,000 reduce. That's kind of like it's kind of like web fishing with like the golden stuff. That's like inordinately expensive. You're missing one key ingredient: weed seeds. You need to speak to a supplier to get your hands on seeds or pass your number on to Albert Hoover. Oh, that's the guy who's on the map. Your order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. Am I gonna get like debt collectors called on me? No, I'd like to see the fall. Oh, you can get like clothing and shit. How do I exit the map? Okay, sweet. Messages. Albert Hoover. Doing good work for you, so I'll provide you a tab, which you can play later. Okay, sweet. Can I sell the weed? Wait, did he say something about the... Send message. I need to order a dead drop. And then OG Kush, give me one of those, because we can only, like, plant one. We're ready in 30 minutes. Okay. For a second, I was like, what am I gonna do for 30 minutes, like, IRL? Then I see, like, oh, right, it's like 30 seconds of game time. I've actually been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 off stream. That game is giving me, like, choice anxiety. Wait, what are we gonna do when the curfew happens? It's so hard not to say curfews. That drop in skate park, okay. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of those games that has, like, a billion different things to do, and I have no idea, like, what I should be doing. Thank God this is right next to home. Isn't the curfew in, like, 2 seconds? In Red Dead Redemption 2, I've mostly just been hunting. I've done, like, 4 quests, like, 4 missions, and, like, I've hunted 1,500 animals. My camp is not running out of water. Hello, Richard Nixon. I know in the US, you're legally required to have a Bible in every hotel room. Was it like an era where you had to have like a place a soil bag and seed vial in the motel room? Trash can. Was it like an era where you needed to have like a tiny little figurine of the president? You away. I think we're gonna need to buy this stuff tomorrow. Oh fuck, let's speedrun this. We don't have anything on us that's illegal, and I don't think they're gonna, like, shoot us for disobeying the curfew. I'm using so much energy to... Why is it saying go here? This is the hardware store, no? Oh, fuck, it's closed. I'm using so much energy not to say curfews. Or curfew, even though it's curfew. I've been streaming so much fucking...
We smoking dung beetle.
Actually appropriate Dracula flow. I've been using so much, like, time playing Voices of the Void. Do we close this? Or I think we just leave that up. Okay. Close the curtains. I don't want anyone seeing what we got going on. Let's sleep for 11 hours. Okay. Didn't make any money. Street Rat 1. Can't sleep before 6 p.m. It's already fully grown. Okay. We get the stuff. Trash bag from the hardware store. Plant trimmers, packaging station, 10 baggies. How are we gonna be able to afford this? They only take cards. I think we just deposit everything. Max, deposit. I thought this was how much I had on me. I'm sure we're gonna have enough money for all of this. We might need to, like, rob some people. Hello, Dan. I'd like to buy something. Okay. Plant trimmers is unnegotiable. Packaging station. 10 baggies. It's pretty much all the money we have in the world. No, shit. We got like $55 left. Buy a trash bag. Probably should have bought that before we, Probably should have bought that before we, you know, put things in the trash. Bag the contents of the trash can. You did... Is this normal in the US? You, like, put stuff in the trash can, and then you put it in the bag? You don't, like, put the bag in the trash can to begin with? Like, in Europe and in Japan, everywhere I've been, in Asia and all, you put the bag in first, and then you put the trash into the bag. Do people do this the other way? Okay, hold on. Oh my god, this is huge. Can we rotate this? I need this. That's a pretty good position for it. Get rid of this so it doesn't stink up the weed. Pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to do it. Harvest. I can't wait until we get to, like, actually grow our own stuff. Package this. We do weed. We do the baggies. You're always giving us 10 baggies and 8 weed. I'm not sure why. I kind of like this. This is giving me kind of like the DayZ vibe of, like, needing to do the meticulous shit. Use the product manager app on your phone to list products for sale. That sounds like a sting operation, but sure, I'll do it. Go. Yes, please. You can just leave those. Do we need to get rid of this? Is this gonna, like... Feels so weird dumping it like that. Okay. Then we go... Product. And... Sour diesel. OG Kush. List for sale. Suggested 38. Addictiveness, nothing. Granddaddy Purple. Let's start with throwing the garbage. We need to sort this thing because I kind of didn't sort it at all. I'm just gonna dump all of this in like the container. Fresh Mogus. Okay. Oh, how did you get my number? What did I put my number out publicly? Who's this? Broccoli here. Is that a cap? Okay. 3 OG Kush. I can pay 140 for it. That's a lot better. Yes. Let's put you in the afternoon. Sauerkraut Supreme Pizza. And 130 is also pretty good. So let's do that in the afternoon. Okay. And you, I think, is closest. But you said you meet me in the... In here, or... This is the Bob Ross! Okay. Complete the deal. You need... 3 OG Kush. Little addicted. Calorie dense. You have... There's no calories in weed. Maybe in edibles, but not in weed. You have calorie dense and munchies. I believe time stops at 4 a.m. Like Dio style, or like you just pass out and then the next day happens. 3, there you go. Calming munchies smelly. I know there are people in this game who want the weed, who want the weed to be like, make you bald, which I think is some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. Let's just put all of this in. No transaction fees, by the way. Like, one of the things that made me want to play this game is the fact that you can make weed that makes people bald. Like this guy. Okay, another grow tent. We're gonna need soil. We're gonna need 2 soil. We don't have any weed seeds. We're gonna need to buy that too. We should probably just get another trash bag while we're at it. Go. You guys see that, right? There are, like, wheelchairs stashed around randomly. Like, wheelchairs is not something that is often placed on a roof. The moon stops in place. Huh. Just put you guys right next to each other. I can't move the trash bag, which is kind of annoying. Okay, and we need 1 more deal. No one else wants anything right now. I guess we can just place the soil. Again, acceptable quality is just such a funny fucking name. It's just such a funny thing to put on, like, any product. You... Pour in... Go! Throw you out. Throw you out. Okay, can I get more... Oh! Oh, these are like different areas. I thought this was like different maps. Oh, this is just like different places in like this map. 1 for 35 is the same as 3 for 105. I mean, sure, I'll do it. Where you at? By the way, I'm just walking around with weed on me. I hope we don't get like a randomly searched. And parkour. People usually set deals late in the day and not worry about time. Hey, dude, police about. I gave you 2. Just because I like heard the police was around. I didn't want to be carrying that shit. Twinkle Nuts not a payphone. Is he gonna give me like free weed? So if you like set something for midnight or like the latest times and you have infinite time at 4 a.m. to go around and do stuff, you're products to more customers. Give a free sample to a friend of an existing customer. Customers on the map. Grab some weed to give them a free sample. Find a customer. It's a cheap room for sale above the Chinese restaurant. Just don't hotel. Save 800, then go ask for the room. Is that 800 a month? Or is that like 800 in total? Okay. Dealers. Oh, right. Contacts, and then we need the supplier. How do I send this guy messages? Albert Hoover. Let's order a dead drop, and let's get 2, which is gonna cost me 60. I have 30 debt, so I should probably pay that. Then I want to pay off my debt. Placing cash in my stash. Okay, my debt was 30, so I have enough for that. Oh, and it's just right around here. Yeah, although I can't remember if it's 2 a.m., 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. I don't think it makes much of a difference. I owe him 90? Okay, we want to withdraw, and we want 60. To have like $5 on us. There we go. ATMs normally have transaction fees, right? Okay, can I... So it's right click. It changes it by 10? Okay. I can't see the amount. Okay, so if we do it like... Okay, I'm... What? Wait, okay, hold on. I can do this. I can do this. 4. There we go. Okay, sweet. That was harder than it needed to be. It's on the bank and the type you have. Okay, I do not have 3 OG Kush. Why does it always open to the map? Your debt is now paid off. 3 OG Kush. Not right now. 80 Henderson. How did you find out about my stuff? Behind Crimson Cannery. Stash and Dash. I use one with no fees. I don't think I have any transaction fees on my bank. I did in Japan, but I was like, you know, conversion fees and the stuff. I don't think I've ever, like, I feel like transaction fees is something I hear about from, like, people who are not in Norway. We might just not have that in Norway. Okay. Of those. You didn't see anything. What's this? Cash for trap. Oh. Can you play this game like a lawful citizen? There's smoke coming out of the sewers. Can you play this game with like without breaking the law? Just sell garbage until you can like buy an apartment? Okay. Go. Here we go. You can be the garbage man. I like that. Kind of like how in, I know I'm talking about Voices of the Void a lot, but it's like the game I've played the most for like the past 8 months. Kind of like how in that game you can make money without ever actually doing your job. Okay, we don't need you. Or you. Instantly grows the plant by 50, but reduces plant quality. I don't think I'm gonna be using that. Like, ever. Okay, so free sample. We kind of did give away like a free extra. The best way is to be unlawful, even beating people in blue. I saw they had like tasers and shit, so I don't want to fuck with that. I think we don't really have anything to do besides like go sleep. Oh, that actually updates. Oh, nice. But we gotta wait for the weed to be ready. 338 bucks. That's Street Rat 2? This is reminding me of like the ad. You guys remember the Mafia game? Like that's how Mafia works. We need baggies. Okay. we used about 8 back. Oxa Deluxe, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gnome. Also, Luenden, I think that's how I pronounce it. Luenden did an offline follow, so shout out to Luenden as well. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I need baggies. Yes, hello. Just buy like 20. Wait, how much was a growing tent? 100. We could probably make it to 800 bucks without buying another growing tent. I kind of need to go buy more of these baggies. They're really good for marinating meat. Like right now, when I'm marinating meat, I put it in like a Tupperware container. I kind of want to like start marinating meat in like those baggies again, because it makes the meat a lot better. By the way, I tried something new. I made spaghetti bolognese with bacon. I used bacon, like small, like diced bacon for my pasta bolognese. It was actually really good. It was actually like surprisingly good. Now I have like a half left of bolognese sauce. I think I'm gonna do that with like some sausage for dinner today. Go out the garbage. Go out the garbage. It's just like such a weird order of doing it in. Okay, and then standard, you. Okay, maximum is 20, okay. Third bag is only for new customers. Returning customers can take without the bag. Oh. That I did not know. That is good info, thank you. Kind of fucked up doing this in a motel. A motel to me feels like the kind of thing where like the owner of a motel knows that you're doing shady stuff in it. But they don't care. Like they don't make enough money to care about that kind of stuff. Like this might just be because I watch too many like movies and TV shows. But to me, motels are like, I was gonna say fucked up and evil, but that's the wrong way of saying it. Like motels are like you know, bad stuff happens in motels. Okay. Curious, what do you call teaspoons and tablespoons in Norwegian? We call teaspoons teskje, which means teaspoon. Tablespoons are called spiseskje, which means eating spoon. Okay, so you look fucked up. Energizing, paranoia, sneaky. You look like the kind of guy that would want paranoia. Standards low. Standards very low. You don't want to buy stuff. Okay. Customer. Chloe Bauer. Hold on. The weed we have is calming. What the fuck is sneaky? Interesting? I gotta be honest with you. I don't see how it's interesting. That's the guy who likes balding. How do you make weed that makes your face longer? Refreshing. This is calming. We have no one that wanted calming? No one here wants calming, so maybe we just like keep selling to people. You have to like, it is for sale. Effect calming, refreshing, energizing, sedating. What was it the people wanted? Refreshing, shrinking. You should not smoke the weed that makes you smaller. Yeah, refreshing. They want refreshing. 4 for 190. We kind of need to sell 4 for 120 to get to get 800 out of this, but we still have a little bit of money in the bank. Time to get a mixing table. Okay. Just try to sell this as soon as possible. Of course, his name is fucking Kyle. You guys remember some years ago when people were like, people named Kyle drink Monster Energy and like punch holes in drywall? Why was Kyle chosen for that? Like, what did Kyle do? Looks like a fucking sting operation. I'm so paranoid. It's a nice car though. Why? We got a car like this parked outside like a concrete nightmare. Ooh, oh wait, is this like a safe house? That's Bub LePonge. That's Bubble Punch. Refresh knowing. Hold on, I heard a noise. You gonna show? Is that you? Is that Kyle? Why do I feel like you look the fuck kind of name is that? Already started. Okay, so you want 4. Hell yeah, brother. Quick delivery bonus. Oh, was this? Wait, this guy's got some move. No, don't. No, I wanted to see her dance. Talk to Geraldine. You look fucked up, Geraldine. Oh, you're the guy that one's balding. No, I'm not giving you shit. I'm not giving you shit. Maybe we should. You know, standards very low. I don't think he's gonna care. Hey, Geraldine. Come here, buddy. I got something for you. I got something for you. Here you go. I'm not giving you 12. You're not getting 12. 89% chance of success. Eat shit and die. Okay, sweet. Is your last name Poon? Who fucking named these characters? Drink Monster and burn souls in drywall? That's what he did? Okay, but was there a specific, like, Kyle that actually did that? Like, was there like someone on Tumblr that was like, my brother's name is Kyle and he keeps drinking energy drinks and punching the wall? Or was there just like, Kyle sounds like a dude that would do this? That dude looks like Ron from GTA 5. Who's Ron? I don't remember Ron. Okay, you wanted 2. That quick delivery bonus? No? Ah. 100 satisfaction. Is that a missing character? You guys saw like the square icon next to the 100? Is that the one for like missing character? Okay. Refreshing. Okay, wait, we don't have refreshing, we have calming. Okay. You... Oh, I thought you were very low. No. We have anyone in... Did that say lethal? Why do you want the weed that kills you? Oh, you're the one that's very low. You're already a customer, though. Focus, refreshing, sneaky. Wonder if the colors are mean anything. This guy could get us to another dealer. Does this guy only deal in one kind of weed? Refreshing, lethal munchies. Focus, refreshing. You know what? Let's go give Peter... Does that name fucking mean what I think? I don't like the way characters are named in this. The guy with the knee problem that works for Trevor. I do not remember that character. Hey, dude, you want to smoke some weed in the fucking clothing store? Yes. 92. You didn't see anything, Drifty. Sweet. I think we should just go and get a bunch of customers. We have enough money to like do another round of making stuff. Hatch. How much money am I gonna get for this? People did say you can't just be the trash man in this. I don't remember the guy with the bad knee that works for Trevor. All I remember about Trevor is that he kills that one guy from GTA 4, the DLC for GTA 4. And then you have like the people he shows, like he pulls down his pants, shows them his stuff. Euphoric, refresher, energizing, euphoric, shrinking. There's so many fucking weird effects in this. Bright-eyed, refreshing, energizing. Go to this person. Where are you at? Oh, okay. Hold on. Is that you? Wait, hold on. Someone wants to buy. 80 Henderson. Sure. Let's do that at night. In front of the motel. Wait, that's... Is this thing? I don't think there's actually gonna be like... I don't think we're actually gonna be like ambushed by police at any point, but... What is this? Is this a skate park? Why are there so many wheelchairs? Did someone do fucking tricks on the wheelchair in the skate park? Okay. Is that you? There you go. You wanted 3. We're in 30 bucks. Okay, we're over halfway. What else can we do? I think it's just best if we get a bunch of people. So you're through here and then a right along the road. Okay, I'm not touching that. Is that where they were? Or am I looking the wrong way? Okay, they are over the bridge. I'm guessing this is kind of like how GTA limits where you can go. Who else wants some? If you're on the other side of the bridge, you are right in front of me. Hanging out with your pal. Who was it? Was it you? Wait, it's the motel owner. Okay. I'm not gonna give you the weed that kills you. Where's your friend go? You like it? Okay, sweet. Can I talk to your friend now? You only need one more customer. Oh, you look... Oh, you just... I don't want to know what's happening down there. HPUC. Okay. Kind of... I've been playing too much Voices of the Void. I kind of just want to pick up all the garbage. What if I drop my own garbage in there? Hold on. Metal cans, others. Can I drop a garbage bag in here and get money for it? Cigarettes. I need to, like, make it look like I am a respectable member of the community. Wait, so who can I get interested in my weed deal, then? Because you are on the map. Didn't we just talk to this lady? I feel like that was the lady we just talked to. Okay, I think we go sleep. The curfew is 9 p.m. I don't think we're gonna get too much done before then. We sleep, we start growing some more stuff. We're not gonna cross 800 without growing some more. We're gonna wake up, we're gonna get on the grind. Oh, that's a whole level in one day. Jar, PGR, and speed grow. I don't know what PGR is. Like, speed grow is faster weed, but less quality. So maybe PGR is like the opposite. Well, that's not a police crossing. Okay. Guessing that's the apartment. We need contact. I keep forgetting I need to go to messages. Don't worry about. Okay, that guy's probably pissed. I need to order a dead drop. Let's do 3. It's gonna cost 90. Okay, then we do have enough money on us. But still, let's make this like an even number. Sure, 17 works. There you go. That 420 was accidental. I did not plan that out to be 420. Three, 4, 5. Why isn't the scrolling working? Is it stuck at like 40? Oh, 40. Oh, okay. That's why it's stuck. That's why it's stuck. We need... How much is that? 120. 90 there and there. Okay, that seems a little unnecessarily complicated. Trio G Kush, I'll pay 1. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Where do you live? You need a garbage bag and garbage reacher. Is garbage reacher the name of those, like, claw thingies people use to, like, pick up stuff from the ground? Hello, Austin. I do have the things. You need a 3. We can give away 1 to another customer. See that square right next to the 100? To me, that looks like the thing for, like, you don't have this font installed. North exterior wall of the arcade. Is there fall damage in this? Because I kind of want to just jump down the stairwell. North exterior wall of the arcade. Sweet. Now we need to... I'm not sure if we have enough money to buy everything, so let's deposit like $100. Be good. Can we get this guy as a customer? I don't think we can. We need a grow tent, we need 3 soil, and we have enough baggies. What is PGR? Yield, but the cost of quality. Various substances, hold 5 units of any product. What's the mixing table? Toilet pre-owned. I'm not buying that. Mixing station, we need to get to Hoodlum 1. Which is after Street Rat 5. 2 plants before expiring. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 30. That's 10. Wait, that costs more. This is the same as 2 soil. The quality. Okay, that's what I'm interested in. I want to get this, like, more quality. I think that's all I need. We have infinite water. The scissors don't need any work. You know the stitch with the pincher at the end? Yeah. That's what I was thinking about. I have never seen one of those IRL. And, like, in school, we would have, like, garbage day. Where all of the students would need to, like, go around the... Okay, where the fuck do we put this? Where all the students would need to, like, go around the school and, like, pick up garbage. And we didn't have that. We just got, like, the plastic gloves and a big garbage bag. But you can flush trash down the toilet. I saw that in the description of the toilet. That is a nice thing to have, but like, I don't want to buy a pre-owned toilet. No. That's a good price for it. That's a nice price for it, but am I gonna run out of trash? What happens if this overflows? You just don't let me do it. Let's get this planted. Like, the idea of a pre-owned toilet just sounds weird. Even though, like, every single toilet I've ever owned has technically been pre-owned, it's just, like, just such a weird phrasing on it. Don't buy the pre-owned toilet, worst mistake of my life. Again, surely when we move into the apartment above the Chinese restaurant, that's gonna have... Like that's gonna have a toilet. I'm surprised by a motel not having a toilet, but like, an apartment with no toilet is just... That's just crazy. That's weird. Okay, sweet. Now, all of you are growing. We got the 1 extra weed. I am never gonna feel good about, like, dumping the trash in the trash can and then putting it in a trash bag. I'm serious. Do people actually do that in real life? No shame on you if you do. It's just like, I never knew. I would have never guessed. Okay, can I incinerate you? I never took my money. Do you accept this? You do. Okay, let's just see if there's some quick little trash around here. We need to get 1 more paying customer. Those 3 weeds are hopefully... I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna put us over the line. Sam Thompson, I'm sorry. I'm kind of making the stuff right now. Not right now. K. Most realist video game dialogue of all time. That was only 13 bucks? I guess most of that was others. Okay, we gotta find new people. You live in, like, the evil zone. You are the one we want to talk to. That you? No, it's not bet. It's just standing down here in the middle of the street. Oh, hey, it's a ghost. Right here? 8 OG Kush. 8 OG Kush. I'm sorry. I really wish I had something to sell you, but I gotta give it away. Okay, she should be right here. Are you like working at the barber? Oh, there you are. Are you Peggy Myers? Peggy Myers, okay. 63, okay. Do we have someone else who's more interested? Ludwig Meyer. Is that your husband? Dude, I having a party? What do you... A party, like, IRL? You're watching the stream while you're, like, actually throwing a party? That is inadvisable. Okay, you're right next to the hardware store. I'm not sure if this map feels large or if it feels small. Dude is having a party. Ah, okay. Be right here, right? Ludwig Meyer. Are you in here? Hey, dude, I know you're at work right now, but you want some weed? 79? What happens if they don't like it? Oh, sweet. Sorry, I felt like I needed to punch something. Okay, now we can just grow the plants, sell them, and then buy our way into the apartment. My keyboard is breaking down. My CPU is breaking down. I'm feeling some sympathy for you. Do we just skip to tomorrow? General legal supplies. But they're two like competing hardware stores. 2 for 90. Ludwig, I would love to, but like I don't have it. Wait, maybe we should go like that. Asking price 38. So I guess like these people are paying more for it than it's actually worth. I think it's faster if we just sleep. Some keys sometimes don't register at all. Sometimes they register multiple times. We can't sleep. Is that blood? We might not have enough baggies. Well, we only need a baggies for new customers, apparently. So we're gonna chill with those. Is this like a... Can I buy this car and then like repair? Can I parkour? Oh, okay. We can make it onto that thing. I don't think you can crouch jump in this. Wait, hold on, that's a pawn shop. What do you got? Hello. What you got for sale? Cast iron pan, a drink, gold bars, bullets. Cash only. Why is... Okay, why do you have biological hazardous material? And why is every place... That gnome doesn't have a face. That gnome does not have a face. The face did not render into the gnome. Why is every place in this town cash only? I'd like to sell something. You want to buy something? Oh, we don't buy from this guy. We sell stuff to this guy. Okay. There has to be like some operation going on in the sewers. It's not supposed to be smoking like that. S is the worst offender. I had the same issue with my H key, man. I don't think I've ever had, like, issues with specific keys not working. I'm not reading that. I am not reading that. Why are there so many fucking wheelchairs everywhere? Like, there's a wheelchair there, there's a wheelchair at the basketball court, I'm losing my ability to speak. Hillville Pharmacy. Can I buy stuff here? No. Okay. I do remember when I was running around getting stabbed, I found a police station, and I tried to knock on the police station to, like, get a police officer to help me. Like, I was right here, and I knocked on the door, and it was like, which police officer do you want to talk to? I clicked on the one at the top of the list, and it just was like... He never came out. And then I got stabbed. Okay, is it past 6 p.m.? Can I go to sleep? 7. 99. Okay, you guys are gonna be fully grown when I wake up. I don't think the game does anything weird if you, like, you leave it overnight. Okay, this is gonna be how we get that apartment. It's gonna be how we get apartment money. Go. Go. Trash. Go trash. Trash. Oh my god, we got so much of this. Okay, products, yes, suggested 38, 40, 42. There's not that much difference here, though I'm guessing, like, different effects have people more interested. I'm guessing, like, maybe the color is, like, how desirable the effect is. Like, it goes, like, orange, pale green, bright green, and then purple. If you don't have friends, just tell a woman that you love her and she says that we're just friends. Can we get a, like, an original joke? Can we get like a new joke? Oh wow, women always friend zone. Can we have like a joke that wasn't made in like 2008? A new joke. That's $2, right? Sweet. Now we just wait. And we just wait for the people and we will deliver them the goods. We only need like 400 money. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm onto something. I'm literally on top of something. The bridge just does not exist. That's funny. 2 for 9. Oh, wait. No, you're the wrong guy. 4 for 180. Okay, that's good. Where do you live? Is there full damage? I guess we won't find out. Homie, where the fuck are you? There you are! How much did you want? You wanted 4? We got 4 for you right here. 1% chance of accepting? Okay, we need baggies. Listen, Austin, I'm sorry. This is gonna be delayed. I was told I did not need baggies. You just press the number button. Most new jokes are offensive as refer to recent events. You could also just come up with, like, an original joke yourself, though. Okay, we might not be able to sell to Austin. 1, 2.
That pussy better stank,
3,
otherwise I don't want it.
4. No. Okay. We got 2 hours. We should be able to make it in time. Also, Dracula Flow, what the fuck are you talking about? Expires in 1 hour. We're gonna make it. We have time. I don't think it's gonna give us, like, a speed bonus. Okay, sweet. 180 bucks. We are about 108 bucks away from having all we need. Sweet. No, I don't want to play games on the TV. I want to, like, do my job. Go. So, in the US, there's a bunch of places where weed is legal. Are there, like, private businesses that make and sell weed, or is it, like, purely, like, a government thing? This might be my Norwegian bias talking, but in Norway, you have alcohol above a certain percentage by volume. 5. He wants to buy 5. Can only be sold in government-owned stores. I know it's not like that in the US, but is weed, like, it can only be sold by, like, the public companies? Or 5 for 240 or 5 for 230 is the easiest deal of my life, but I'm gonna take both of them. Oh, I'm just right here. Oh, is it you? Okay, and you wanted 5. Go, and the next guy's down here. $24 quick delivery is insane. There's some licensing to grow legal weed. I know Hollywood Undead have a private weed business. Is Hollywood Undead a band? Or I've heard of them, but I'm not familiar with them. Okay, and then 5. Okay, we got the money. In 2016, Platinum recording artist Hollywood Undead launched their own cannabis brand, Dove and Grenade. Kind of sad legal weed ain't retroactive. It should have been. Rap rock band. I've heard a lot about them, but I've never listened to them. Like, I can't name any of the songs. I'd like to buy the room. Sure. Okay. So this is just permanently my home now? Like 800 bucks to own this forever? It's a much bigger operation, that's for sure. I just gotta like move all of my illegal stuff over here. Can I put you on the rack? I don't want to be like caught walking around with that. That's kind of creepy. They make good music. When it comes to like rap rock, I'm not too familiar. Cause that's like Run DMC, right? That's like rap rock. Right mouse button on an object to pick it up. Okay, sweet. I've always been more like rap metal than rap rock. We are carrying so much stuff on us right now. Change trash. Can I take the Nixon with me? You cannot take the Nixon with you. Okay, can I like sign up? Like, can I stop living here? Where is my room? Okay, it doesn't look like we can like quit this contract. Maybe it's automatic. I believe you that they make good music, but rap rock isn't something I've listened to a lot. A lot of rap metal. Yes, I'm picking up a baseball bat. That's a pathetic swing, but I'll keep it. I've listened to a lot of like Limp Bizkit, Rage Against the Machine, stuff like that. But like rap rock is something I've not really listened to. I don't have anything against it. You got 8 OG Kush? Yes, but not if you're gonna use that many question marks. Go, and then you there. That actually fits very well. Okay. Store. Packing station. Put you there. Hey, this actually looks pretty good. 2 for 75. That's good. And then you wanna... Yeah, you do that at night. Okay. Next to Bud's Bar. Rap is like scissors. It always loses to rock. This is a rap positive chat. This is a chat that likes rap music. Where is my kush? Where's my weed? This chat is pro rap music. So you gotta be careful with what you're saying. We're also pro rock music, but we're not gonna put those two against each other. Okay, you wanted to go. We're selling for more than the street value. Boo. 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 What? What are the Norwegian laws regarding brewing and distilling alcohol? You can make alcohol for your own consumption or to give to like friends and family. You cannot sell your own brewed alcohol. You gotta get a license for that. Pay 90 for it. Yes, please. Schedule that for night. No shit, we don't have we don't have enough. He's gonna be left hanging. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'd like to make a Jackbox Party rap, see if we're good rappers. I do like the Jackbox Party pack. Are you not the guy? No, you're not the guy that's buying. Is it you? Okay, you wanted 8. So the quick delivery bonus should 37 bucks. That's good. I don't have any more. I'm out. Okay. I think we're gonna want to move up to like get some sour diesel going. Which means we need messages. Not Austin Steiner, but Albert Hoover. We're getting a dead drop. We can buy sour diesel. Okay, get 3 of those. Ugh, my mouse is also dying. Basil, which one of your computer is like working fine? Why do I want to get good at drawing? Because it's a respectable skill. It's like a good skill to be good at. But I don't want to draw. Okay, hold on. Order. Could be about 1 hour and 30 minutes. And then we'll also pay our money we owe. Pay off my debt. And stash behind Dance Hardware. Finest German pizza in Highland Point. Just ran into a police officer. 105. 100. Can we even do it? Can we even do like 5? What if I paid 10 extra? I've received 105. That was paid off. Did we get back the extra ones? Listen, Ludwig, you're not getting the weed. It's not happening. Talk to Uncle Nelson at the phone. Good thing it's legal to walk around with a baseball bat. There's a lot of police here. My laptops are functional. A decent base of operation, a growing customer base, with proper cash, but you'll need help to manage all your customers. Benji Coleman. First dealer you can work with. You'll be able to hire a dealer until one of their friends has recommended you. Benji is friends with Peggy, Beth, and Ludwig. We're gonna send to them until one of them recommends you. Okay. I mean, I don't have anything illegal, but I'm not gonna show you my baseball bat. Taco place here. How long do you think Ludwig is gonna wait around before he like realizes he's never getting the weed? Go. We were body searched, so that shouldn't happen again. But wait, that cop was just waiting for me to finish at the payphone. He was like standing there watching me at the payphone, waiting for me to finish talking. Okay. Let's save the game. We need soil. What the fuck am I doing? We need soil. And the store's closed. Oh, let's go to bed. There were some documents I needed to get for Boba's visa application to go to. Oh, we never replied. To go to Norway. There's some documents I needed to get from like the passport office and the bank. Those places are open from like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. which is the exact time I'm at work. I'm like, how are people supposed to like? How are people with jobs supposed to be able to go to the bank? Okay. You have something new for me? So, you can grow 2 plants with this, but it costs 3 times as much. I don't get this. She's streaming right now? Boba? Yeah, she's streaming right now. She's streaming the... What was the name of that game? It was like Gordlets was the name of it. Free soil. We should probably just do this, actually. Like, up our operation. Is there anything we can buy here that we need? Display cabinet. I don't think there's anything we need here. By the way, this is pot or grow tent. Oh shit, we need... I forgot this thing is online only. Deposit, and just do like 500. There we go. I want to know how we get pots. Okay, and yes, please. And then we need to go, not contacts, messages, you, and I want 2 sour diesel. Gonna cost me $70. Did he take the extra 65? Wait, didn't you need 70? I thought it was 35 apiece. Okay. Let's go set this up before we go pick up the stuff. Sounds like a DLE game, not gonna lie. It's a, I'm actually not sure what the game is. I actually do not know what the game is. You. And then let's pour some soil. It feels weird rotating it to the right. We've been rotating this stuff counterclockwise. It felt weird doing it clockwise. Some soil. Go. Behind casino. We're gonna go gambling. We are gonna go gambling. We're gonna lose all our money at the casino. We're gonna go bankrupt, and the police gonna find out about our entire operation, and we're gonna lose the game, but I am gonna go gambling. Oh. Police car outside. Like, in-game, that's not in real life. I like games with gambling in them. I don't gamble IRL, but, I was playing some poker in Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's a lot of fun. Ooh, gambling. Okay. Let's go pick up the dead drop. Behind the casino. At least we're gonna figure out where the casino is. I'm not gonna go to the casino with a bunch of weed seed on me, but... Okay. Is the casino? Don't walk around holding that, like, in the open. Do not walk around brandishing that thing. Penyakit Palatro Gila. I don't speak Indonesian, but I saw you posted about Balatro in the Discord. Listen, okay, Balatro is an amazing game. It is a really, really, really good game. I'm kind of surprised people are still talking about it as much as they do. Because I thought Balatro was gonna be, like, really popular for a little bit, and then it was gonna, like, fade away, but Balatro just kind of seems to be going. They did say they were gonna do, like, an expansion for it, right? Like, Local Tunk said they're gonna make the game, like, bigger, like, add more stuff to it. I haven't heard anything about that for a long time. There we go. I'm also kind of thinking about, like, what other mechanics could you add to Balatro? Because you could add jokers that work with the existing mechanics. But, like, what new mechanics could you add to that game? Because I feel like that's a very... like... I don't want to say, like, locked game, but I don't really see what other mechanics you could add to it. The reason why I can't see anything is because, you know, I'm not a game developer. I'm not good at this kind of stuff, but I'm kind of like, what could you add to it? X-chip? Okay, chip multiplier would be crazy. New update soon. Content update or balancing update? Because those are very different. A chip multiplier would be interesting, because at the end of the game, when you get like a billion, million, trillion mult, if you double your chips, you would get so much higher score. Content, let's go. I wish they fixed the nan-inf thingy. Because at the end of the game, you get the, oh, shut. Oh, right, we should do that. At the end of the game, you get to antes that are, like, impossible to do. Like, literally, even if you score... The ante will say you need nan-inf. Even if you score nan-inf, the game is like, you still lose. I would like it if they fixed that. Like if the score, if the requirement for the score and the what's with the random music? If the score you need to get plus the score you have are both nan-inf, you should still, you know, win. I'm not really sure what they would do at that point, because if you can score the largest hand possible, it's just gonna be the same. You've kind of lost, like, the difficulty of Balatro, which is that the game just keeps scaling forever. What the fuck is this, like, evil Garfield? There's so many cars in this, but, like, none of them you can drive. Is there a car shop, actually? I think there is. I think right up here you can buy a car, but let me take a look at the skateboard. Up, dude. What's up, home dog? I'd like to buy a skateboard. Cheap golden skateboard, 1,500. That's more than my fucking apartment. Need to beat Gold Stake on Ghost Deck. Ghost Deck is really fun. What was Ghost Deck? Is Ghost Deck more spectral cards? Spaghetti and meatballs. Is that a Donkey reference? No, there's a construction and demolition. Can I buy stuff from you? No, wait, hold on. Okay. Is there a place in this game that, like, sells cars? I don't think we're gonna be able to afford one, but still. Warehouse, barbershop, slop shop. Odd, okay. That's not for buying a car. Highland Auto, that's where I want to go. Head down the street. Spectral cars can appear in shop. That does sound like a lot of fun. Plasma deck is still like the #1 deck, right? Like, Plasma deck is the strongest deck in the game, correct? That the last time I saw, that's the deck everyone was doing nan in fronts on. Yee, okay. Can I buy a car? Ooh. Okay, the shit box is 5k. The cheetah is 40k. Okay, can I see, like, what you are? Dinkler. I thought that was called the drink. What are you looking at? What? You want the car? You want this? It's 40,000 bucks, pal. It's the most expensive car in the city. I'm not sure this guy is, like, paying attention to the world. Which one of these is the shitbox? Hound dog. Shitbox. This car looks perfectly respectable. This is like a Toyota Corolla. By the way, you got, like, cans and shit all over your business. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out. There you go. Oh, shit. There you go. There you go. Maybe now that guy at the window is gonna come in and buy a car. The shitbox ain't worth it? Can I upgrade cars? Paint job or car towing? Okay. You have to buy fuel? Can I buy stuff from you? Ooh, okay. Trash bags, baggy, donut. So I'm guessing this is the stuff you mix with the weed. Okay, wait. What was it people were saying? They said, like, batteries. Okay, we can't buy a batteries. They said batteries and Red Bull. You get non-inf on any deck, but Ghost Deck's Ghost Deck is the easiest. Is that because it's easy to get, like, infinite negative cryptids? What if we just bought all of these and we tried mixing them with weed? See what we get. Friendly with Chloe, Ludwig, or Beth. You guys see the trailer for the new Rick and Morty season? I gotta be honest, I didn't finish the last season. I kind of conked out of it. I felt like the show had kind of... It had done everything it, like, set out to do, and now it was like, well, what are you gonna do? I heard the last episode was pretty good, but I didn't see it. I'm wondering what it's gonna be like now with the new season. I don't have anything illegal on me. Thank you. Cryptid on Steel Red Kings. But the problem with the Ghost Stick is you can only get non-inf like once. You have to use your entire... Oh, wait. I can't like... Okay, what do I have to do to get this going? 28%, we're just gonna sleep. So the thing with Crypt is, yeah, you can get nan-inf, but you can only do it once. You can't like... It's not like the one where you do it like organically, where you get nan-inf on every hand forever. Hey, I'm gonna list the products, don't worry. Maybe I have to like plant the donuts and shit. And have them like grow together. I don't think smoking a donut would be satisfying though. There's that one YouTube video, it's one of my favorite YouTube videos, about like the kid who smokes a Twix. Now we're gonna need a trash bag. I don't think we have one. Don't. Is it full? I'm just gonna add this on top so that when we pick it up, it all just falls down. Go. Go. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Sour diesel is refreshing. We need baggies. Okay. We are gonna go buy baggies and see if there's... And a trash bag. We're gonna see if there's anything we can get that like makes it... lets us like put donuts in this shit. Paracetamol and Red Bull makes you faster than any car. Oh, you wanted me to eat it. I thought you wanted me to like mix it with the weed. There's that one Family Guy scene where Peter eats like... drinks like a Red Bull and he runs really fast. Okay, we need a trash bag. Let's just buy two so we have one for the future. Mixing station is what we need, but that's at Hoodlum 1. That might be a while. And then baggies. Just do like... Might as well be placed on the pallets. I do not mind. We should have put some of our food and shit at home. You mix it with the weed and then smoke it. It would be funny if that, like, actually made it more effective in real life. Like, you could, like, get a donut and, you know, have the effects of yummy donut taste good. Or you could, like... There we go. Or if you, like, mixed it with marijuana and smoked it, you would, like, get double donut effect. Wait, what? I don't think all of those items counted. Okay. Go in there. We'll get the rest of the stuff. Midnight Blue, welcome in. How you doing? I don't really know, but I think you can nan-inf with Perkio and like 250 planet cards plus Observatory. I have seen, I've seen like Baron, Mime, and then a bunch of repeaters get like nan-inf on every hand with a deck that is just Steel Red Seal Kings. That could like nan-inf forever and ever. I'm alright, how is you? I'm doing pretty good. I am playing, I almost said Voices of the Void. I'm playing Schedule 1, the very popular drug-dealing video game. Go. By the way, how is GTA Online doing right now? Because, like, GTA 6 was announced, you had the 2 trailers, we got the release date. Is this, like, people being more... Did that bring more people to GTA Online? Or does that mean, like, there's less people doing GTA Online now? Go. I think it also sells for 100-something a piece. Oh my god. Because we're getting more money than the street value, which is good. $100. If we get, like, the... It'd be, like, $105 with, like, the bonus we're getting. Okay. And again, I like that you have to do this. I think every type of game has a correct level of tedium. And this game is really close to being like the correct level of tedium. Like, again, I think DayZ is a good example of a game that's tedious, but it helps the game. Okay, and 20. Just put that up. Okay, Sour Diesel. I want to focus on Chloe, Ludwig, and Beth. We could probably give them some for free. Chloe, Ludwig, and Beth. Do you have Ludwig? This is refreshing. Okay, so I think we might just focus on Ludwig. We're not friends with Chloe, and I think you might be Beth. That's probably Beth. We don't have you. We have you, and we have the thing you need, so we're gonna focus on Ludwig. We're gonna go give Ludwig some for free. First of all, yes, we're selling Sour Diesel. And Ludwig is... Oh, okay. 6 for 310 and 4 for 1... I'm not doing the math on that, but... I'm gonna go sell to both of these. Yes. I mean, we have so much of these. Midnight Blue, what you up to today? On this Saturday? You got any plans? And you live next to Bob LaPunch. You wanted 6. Go. A quick delivery bonus. Nice. You wanted 4. Okay, and then we wanted to talk to... You got what I can buy? Hold on. Who was that? Was that you? Why does the camera make me talk to a wall? Who is it we needed to talk to? We needed to talk to, Ludwig. Okay, where is Ludwig? Where does... Can I not see Ludwig on the map? It'd be kind of nice to be able to find him. Guess I kind of just gotta wait until he wants money. Sure, I'll sell you 2. I have 2 exams next week, so I'm revising at the moment. Just did my hair before this. Oh, for a second, I was like, what does your hair have to do with your exams? Before I realized, like, obviously, those are 2 unrelated events. But what's your exams in? What's the subject for the exam? We're making, like, just a tiny bit more money with this new stuff. Okay, and Sam loves us. He is all about what we got going on. You need to be friendly. Because you like the stuff we're doing. I think Ludwig hangs around down here. I'm doing chemistry and bio. I was never that good with chemistry. Like, when I had to take chemistry for my 1-year engineering degree, I was kind of bad at it. One of the things I struggled with, actually, was the, we do, like, 2. And then we say, you don't... Oh, he's... Wait. Perfect fucking timing? Yeah, let's do it right now, dude. Let's do it right now. And you? Let's also do you right now. Just gonna make sure we don't run out. Ludwig. Ludwig, please. Oh, wait, that's not where he is. He's over here. You're gonna get 2. Can't change how much it costs, but... I don't think we can do anything with it. We should probably have given him some stuff for free before we did that. Should have given him some stuff for free. 12 gauge shock. Why did you write it like that? Why did you write it like that? 9. Sell it. We are making money like fucking hand over fist. Jesus. Whew. That was a good stretch. Hold on a second. I gotta check something. Oh. Not funny? I don't think there was a funny. I don't think a funny happened. You know what? You know what? How's that for funny? Okay. What do we wanna do? We can go get some new people. We have refreshing. Do you like refreshing? You like refreshing. Okay. You're the one that didn't want to try our shit. Katie Henderson, we'll deal with you in a moment. Katie Henderson. That's a violation of the First Amendment. This stream is not America. This stream is the Fresno dictatorship. Okay. No, it's not. Was it Peggy? Peggy Myers, here it's you. Here you go. Free sample. 76% chance of success. No! Oh! We had such a good chance of making it. Wait. Can I buy a taco? No! Saint No Los Pollos Hermanos. You'll just hate plays on words? If that's the way you want to frame this, sure. I mean, the pun at the beginning of the stream was awful. That was terrible. I should not be hanging around police when I got this much weed on me. You go. This is the US. I could go to jail for life. Okay. Got 2 weeds. We're gonna hang out at home and see if... Actually, we're not gonna sell more of this. I want to give this to Ludwig. By the way, every time I'm saying Ludwig, I'm thinking about streamer Ludwig. You guys hear a Discord ping? Was it not funny joke? Someone had like a pun and they were like, can I say the pun? I was like, if it follows the channel rules, you can say the pun. They were like, I don't know if it does. I didn't know we had more. So it ended up with like they DMing me the pun so I could like vet it, and the pun was not good. It was not good. It was not a good pun. It wasn't like racist or anything like that, but it was just not a joke appropriate for the stream. Oh. We actually got quite a lot. I do want to give it to Ludwig though, so we're gonna sleep. We're just gonna go straight to where he works and we're gonna give it to him. I wonder if like our dealers can get caught by police and we gotta like break him out of jail. I just kind of felt like knocking. So I'm not gonna tell you the not funny joke. Ludwig? I don't think he's at work just yet. It's 7 p.m. It's a pretty normal time to start working. Eat shit and... Is this mirrored? Not mirrored. That fucking drums make me feel like there's gonna be like a monster coming after me. Drop. Drop. Right, we gotta do something while waiting for Ludwig. We're gonna give something to Ludwig. We're gonna try to give it to the lady Peggy, I think her name was. We want to get as many customers as possible. I am wondering how much automation you can do in this game, because you can apparently do auto watering. I think with the dealers you can do auto selling. I'm wondering like how automated is this game by the end, because I've heard there's not that much content in this. I've heard this game was like enough content for like 2 good sessions. Eternal Hype did say that they played this game for like 11 hours in a row, but I was like playing with friends. Here's Ludwig. I'm gonna wait until he gets to work before I like pull him out of there. Ludwig! I can't give you... Can I just... No, I'm not gonna smoke this. I can't just give you this stuff for free? Okay. I'm gonna go find Peggy Myers. Is she at the same place? I'm not gonna give weed to my landlady. Hotel room owned, RV owned. That RV is dead. That RV is never coming back. Okay, there she is. She's over here. Do you live in the same building that I do? Hello. Free sample. If I give her 2, does that change anything? No, okay. That's 76%. Oh, okay. Sweet. Why did I want her as a customer? Because then we can get to Bet. I don't think we're gonna sell any weed to Bet. This is not a person who is well. Euphoric. Gingeritis. That's an inflammation, but I don't know which body part. Okay, we gotta go through the police blockade. Hopefully it's only the bridge that's blockaded. Just trash. Hopefully it's only the bridge that's not available and not like this whole place. I don't want to get searched with weed on me. I'm not seeing any officers. She's got red hair. Those are 2 police officers. A lot of police officers. Where's this lady? She's right here. She might be in the tattoo place. No. Wearing a fucking frying pan and no pants. There she is. Okay, I'm gonna give you weed at work. I'm not gonna give you 12. I'm gonna give you 1. You don't like any of the flavors. You have a 91% chance of success. The lady who specifically liked this type of weed had a 76. I'm just gonna go hide out here. Did you type not funny without even reading the message? No, I'm pretty sure they read the message. And oh, this is my landlady. I'm not sure it's a good idea to... Jerry, what the fuck? What's your operation here? This dude's fucking living the life. You got better than me, and I'm paying $800. I paid $800 for an apartment. Permanently. That's less than what I pay in rent. No, yes, that is less than what I pay in rent every month. Okay, can we go give free to Ludwig? You home? Ludwig. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna give you just 5 for nothing, for free. Okay, for $1. This should make... Oh, yes! Oh, sweet. Beautiful. In motel room 2. Okay, but first I want to try to get my landlady addicted to weed. Sentences that should never have been spoken. Free sample... 80%. Okay, so that's pretty damn close to everyone. We're missing 2 people in this area. I'm not sure if you unlock the next area after taking care of the first one. Okay. Hello, neighbor. Take a 20% cut of each sale. That sounds good. Okay, 10 weed. It was $500 one-time cost, and he takes 20% of everything I sell him. Gonna need to get some more seeds. Uptown. I think this is a place with like the church. Okay, hopefully I don't get stopped by police in the middle of the street. Hoover, I want a dead drop of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $175. That's okay. We got 924 on us. No. 100. Does this go up by 5 now? It doesn't. We're just giving him extra money. We're just giving this dude extra money for no good reason. Okay, did he say where the dead drop was gonna be? 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's a long time. Anything we can do meanwhile? I don't want to sell the 5 I got on me. I want to use that to give to Benji and see like how automated we can get the operation. We could scale up and get like more growing tents. Hold on. the Dune Awakening beta like came out. Like, you can play the Dune MMO RPG. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not really sure how a Dune MMO would work. Hold on a second. There we go. Because, like, is it just, like, you ride around Arrakis and, like, look for spice, dodge sandworms? Because I saw someone play the game, and they were being chased by a sandworm. That looked pretty cool, but, like, what's the moment-to-moment gameplay? What is, like, like, I'm assuming that doesn't happen, like, once an hour in the game. Doom MMO? They were gonna do something with Doom Eternal, remember? They were gonna have, like, the invasion mode, and then that never happened. Oh, so close. Close for renovation. Oh, shit, this might be where you buy guns. So I was told there is guns in this game. I'm not really sure what we're gonna be using it on. Maybe the Benzies. Then again, this is an early access game, so there's probably a lot of stuff in it that's just not available. There's a door up there, which makes me think we can get there. The Doom the Dark Ages, did that come out? Or is that, like, coming out in 2 days? Because I saw people... I saw the reviews came out for it. Like, the reviews from the people who had, like, early access to it. Okay. So that game is that game out now, or is it coming out in, like, the next 2 minutes? I'm not that interested in playing it. I heard it was gonna be less, like, less... Oh, wait, shit, this isn't where I want to go. No, he's following me. I don't like that. I heard it was gonna be less like Eternal with the arena stuff, and it was gonna be more like, it was gonna be more like the original Dooms with, like, more open-ended levels. I'm a big fan of. So, growing weed and selling weed are obviously illegal. What's the rules on owning weed seeds? It's like, you can own all the equipment to grow weed. That's perfectly legal, because you can use it for, like, wholesome purposes. But it's like the seeds of weed, which is my new stoner metal band. Is that also... I like a game where you can sprint backwards. That's pretty cool. Being fucking... Dodged him. We dodged him. Okay, put this away. I don't think he's following us. Is he? Was it just, like, pure random that he was there? I don't think he's following us, okay. I don't want him to follow us into the apartment and be like, what the fuck is this? And then I gotta hit him with the baseball bat. But I'm pretty sure the taser they have is hidden by soil. I'm pretty sure the taser is just insta-kill. Like, if they hit you with the taser, you're just out. That's at least what I saw from other people playing the game. I need soil. I need a lot. Mixing station. Yes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550. Forget that this is only online. Pause it. Just do all of it. I think I was trying to, like, look at my card info. Okay. Buy it. Thank you. I don't know how I'm carrying this entire mixer station, but whatever. Where do we put this? I think right here. Product plus mixer. I don't think you make, like, different weed stuff by putting it in a blender. Like, I don't think Jesse Pinkman made chili pea from, like, blending chili powder with methamphetamines. Then again, those methamphetamines, this is weed. I'm gonna assume there's some differences in production. You guys remember the Payday 2 mission where you have to make meth? Like, they made a Payday 2 mission. I think it was in collaboration with Breaking Bad. where the mission is that you're like in a cabin and you have to make weed. And I remember, no, you had to make meth. I remember every time I did that mission, what would happen is like, hold on. What would happen every time is that whether I was one of the guys making it or I was one of the guys fighting like the police, it would always explode. I don't know why, but I have never played that map without having it explode. Same thing with the, what's it called, Shadow Raid? The one where you have to be stealthy, like if you're not stealthy, you lose. You mean Rats or Cookout? The one that was out in like 2015. The one you could play in like 2014. One of the first one. There was like, I think it was called Shadow Raid, where you have to like steal a suit of samurai armor. But if you got spotted, then the mission was over. At the beginning of the mission, you need to get like termite, and you could like glitch the game and get more than one. You're only supposed to get one. If like everyone pressed the button at the same time, you could get 5 pieces of termite. I never did that mission with like stealing everything. I was playing as the Juggernaut or whatever it was called. Like the class where you get like the super armor and the motor saw. So I was never the stealth guy. So I always just waited outside where the rest of the team did the mission. They use the same map either way. What's the difference between them then? Oh, because it's bagged. Can I unbag this? Okay. Nice. 800-pound gorilla. On Cookout, you can cook forever. Wait, how do you lose the mission then? Okay. Unknown, refreshing plus orange. Refreshing plus purple. I'm just gonna make one of each. Is this the one that makes you bald? Also, we're doing the banana with the shell. And Rats is a 2-day heist by dying. Fruity Puke. I don't know what gingeritis is. I don't think I'm gonna be selling that one. I'm only gonna give a funny name to like stuff that actually like sounds nice to have. I'm not gonna sell something that gives people gingivitis. My favorite heist. Oh, there were people that liked the calorie dense one. I think my favorite heist might have been the one where it's like a bank on the side of the road. And you have to, there's like a million post deposit boxes. Lumpy Cat, welcome in. How ya doing? Lumpy Cat, you're American. How does... What are like the legal limits of weed? Okay, hold on. Like, what's the, is it only the government that can sell weed? How does this shit work? The bank heist? No, not the bank heist where you have to drill into, like, the big vault. I mean the one where you're, like, at a tiny bank that's, like, right next to the road. And, like, the only thing to loot is, like, a cash register and, like, 100 safety deposit boxes in a room. And it's got, like, a laser that, like, stops you from getting into the room. It might have been the go back. The weed just be weeding. Spoken like a true weed. Because I would play that... I earned $1. I would play that map, and since I was like the big... How do you say? The tanky character, I had the fucking circular saw that could like open up like all of those safety deposit boxes. That was like my map to shine on, because I just did that. By the way, is Payday 2 good? Because I've heard that like Payday fell off, but I think it was just Payday 3 that was bad. Because I might like to play some Payday 2. That's a really good game. Ugh. Payday 2 is awesome. So the reason I stopped playing Payday 2 was there were these masks you could get in Payday 2. that was like skeleton masks, and you got the masks for beating every mission at a certain difficulty. So if you beat every mission on hard, you got a skeleton mask. You beat it on very hard, the skeleton mask got horns. And back in the day, the biggest difficulty was Overkill. I don't think they had like Death Wish or whatever it was called. I don't think they had that yet. On Overkill was the hardest one. And if you did every mission on Overkill, you got the Overkill mask. It was like the skull mask with his big horns and it looked cool as hell. And I had like 2 missions left. Me and my crew were 4 people playing it. We did every mission on Overkill, except for 2 of them. One of them was the one that was at the harbor, because it was really difficult. I don't remember why. I don't know what the second one was. But we were gonna do the 2 last ones, and then they added like 3 DLC maps or whatever it was that you had to pay real money to get. And you needed to beat those maps to get the Overkill masks now. So I suddenly, like, I didn't do anything in game, but I lost a lot of progress. And I got so mad, I uninstalled the game and I didn't play it since. But maybe now is the time to get back into Payday. Do people play Payday 1? Is that a game that, like, people play? Also, I think next time I play it, I'm not sure if I'm still gonna be the uber tanky guy. One thing I didn't like, actually, is that in Payday 2, so I was like the super tanky character. So I was really slow, and the only weapon I had was like a big rifle. I couldn't do any stealth stuff at all, but I was really hard to kill. And I had the saw to open safety deposit boxes. That was like the only things I could do, right? Then they made it so that if you were like the stealth guy, you could get an upgrade that just made you dodge every bullet. And what that ended up being is that the stealth guy was just more tanky than the tanky guy, because the stealth guy just dodged every bullet. So I kind of lost my identity as being the stealth guy. Now it was just the guy who can open extra safety deposit boxes on a mission. And I didn't like that. I felt that was kind of like, they took my identity. They took like the one thing that my class was really good at, and now another class had the same thing. It was like a couple hundred active players. I read that as 100,000, and I got really confused. Go, I'm bagging all the weed, selling all the drugs. You always need more baggies. This is the one thing you gotta know about this game, is that you always need baggies. I'm just gonna give all of this shit to the dealer, and I'm gonna see how he works with it. How much he sells it for. We get less money when he sells it, but we also save ourselves the labor of having to sell it ourselves. Hello, Benji. Take, like, all the fucking weed in the universe. Assign customer. Dealers. Benji. Assign customers. Okay, hold on. Who likes sour diesel? Who likes refreshing? Refreshing is... Was there a bunch of people? Peter... Ludwig, and Peggy. Peter, Ludwig, Peggy. Oh, they're right next to each other on the list. Okay. And then we go product, and we're selling sour diesel. Yes. Selling fruity puke, which is an insane fucking name for a weed. And now... But what do we do when people who are not those 3 want to buy our stuff? That we're gonna have to do that ourselves. I don't think you ever, like, escape having to do dealing personally. Maybe like later dealer scale, so you can have like every customer is assigned to a specific dealer. Maybe that does happen at some point, but it'd be kind of nice if you could go like a Gus Fring roll and just like work at a fried chicken place. I don't want to be Jesse. I don't want to be Crazy 8. Kind of want to be Mike. I want to be Heisenberg. I want to do the cooking. I want to make like fucked up evil meth. Oh, he made the purchase. Okay, sweet. And let's get the money and we'll talk at Nelson. I think he's just gonna talk about us unlocking a new area. Alakisha selling drugs? No, this is not the Voices of the Void universe. This is not canon to Voices of the Void. I want to be engineer TF2. You can be an engineer IRL. Higher value product. You can create even more with... Yeah, I did get the mixing station. Person mix... I already did that. I did that. Oh. Oh, just instantly completed the mission. Okay, gas mart. That's crazy spelling. No, so Martinus has done this thing for like the last 500 streams where they intentionally spell Alakisha wrong. Got 5 sour diesel? No, I don't. No. 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 I don't have anything. Okay, well, that's the... Wait, can I go past? I don't have anything illegal. I'm just like a gardener, dude. Thank you. I don't want to punch someone. Ali Quiche A. No! There's at least one mixing ingredient. I want to buy a bed. And look, the donut looked like it had like a really good effect, so... Give me a donut. No, I'm not... You gotta talk to my dealer. You gotta... Oh my god. You take it through the dealer. Your Uncle Nelson out of payphone. There has to be someone close here. ATM. Payphone. Ooh, can I buy this house? Seems like a pretty nice house. Each one will affect value of your product differently. You'll be able to make some seriously valuable products. But, I'll call you later when you're ready to start manufacturing some harder stuff. Okay, thank you, Uncle. Makes a strain worth at least 60. Talk to the real estate agent. Okay, hold on. Guys, you're milking the meme. Spell Alicia Keys' name right. Isn't... Oh shit, why did I think the donut was illegal? I just went to buy a donut. Isn't Alicia Keys like a musician? Deltarune 25 days away? No, Deltarune is like... Wait, shit, is Switch 2 in May? Switch 2 is not in May. That's too soon. They revealed it like 2 days ago. It can't be in May. 25 tomorrow's away. Post office. What are you looking at? What do you have? Oh, this is the post office. Where is the post office for sale? I don't have... Take it with the dealer. I hired him to be like a customer representative. I got a Snapchat. Hold on. It's on June 4th for me. I get it 1 day earlier than I thought I would. Yes, but you're American, so you have to pay like $100 extra, no? Hold on a second. My friends are sending me Snapchats. Lucky. Hooray! Purchase a business? Wait, can I make legal cash? The lawn... Oh, okay, that's Breaking Bad reference. Oh, I can... The post office is a private business? The post office is not, like, publicly. It's not owned by the state. What the fuck? Yeah, $100 is an understatement. Okay, well, the laundromat would be nice. Get some passive income. Storage unit at Stash and Dash. Bungalow. The barn. The dog's warehouse. getting like 1 million more notifications from Facebook. Like, Facebook has started sending me so many notifications that are just like, hey, this person made a post. I'm like, Facebook, I haven't been on your website in 10 years. You sell the same stuff. Electric. Okay. Yeah, this is just the same. Okay. Okay, you can get automatic. Okay, you can get automatic soil. You can get automatic water. UPS moment. Yeah, so in the US, you have, like, private post offices. Wait, isn't? There has to be, like a public post office, right? Like, there has to be, like, how do you say? Like a government-run post office. This mansion for sale? Am I breaking and entering? Am I trespassing? Am I? I don't think anyone's home. I hate the H key. Facebook AI stuff is getting crazy. I try not to look at that stuff. Good thing the owner didn't see me. He would have been legally allowed to shoot me. That's USPS. Okay, why is it UPS and USPS? Those are, like, you understand how people could get confused, right? She looked, like, her eyes looked dead. There's no... Stop asking me for fucking weed. I don't sell anymore. Take it up with Ben. Okay, wait. Benji does not have... He doesn't have the California thing. He has fruit and tick. Fruit and tick. He does not have slime. Ultra slime is a great randomly generated name. So you have UPS, which is the... USPS is United States Postal Service, right? Oh shit, it's the curfew. And then UPS is United Post Service? Where the fuck am I? We need to go right. Like, United Parcel Service and United States Postal Service. United? Oh, the curfew hasn't started yet. I'm stupid. It's using flashlight. They gonna tase me if I'm outside after the curfew? They better do it to the other NPCs as well and not just to me. I know I look like the, chillest guy in the universe, but that still doesn't make it okay. They will chase you. I have seen videos of people getting tased in-game and in real life. You know, wish I hadn't seen them, but I have seen videos like that. Oh. You know what? Hold on a second. Okay, why are so many people asking me for weed like the second I wake up? You can fight them? I'm not gonna fight a taser with a baseball bat. Hold on, I gotta send a DM. Let me check something. I cannot spell. No. Okay. It took me like 3 times to spell one word. It's got like 6 letters in it. It feels like backseating concerning mentioned topic. What exactly do you mean info? Hold on a second, I gotta check something real quick. If I could do that, then I do this. Is this how it works? Did I press the wrong button? No, I didn't. Okay. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to use Twitch. I've only been on Twitch for like 4 seconds, so forgive me for not knowing how to use this. How do you whisper people on Twitch? Um. I pressed like a settings button and like a million thing pops up. The fighting cops. You can tell me about like fighting cops in this game. That is not one of the things I care about that much. How the fuck do you whisper to people on Twitch when they're not in chat? It gives you XP? I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be like, disincentivized. Hold on a second. How do you DM people on Twitch? How do you whisper? There we go. Whispers there. Okay, I found it. There we go. Why does Twitch make it so complicated to, like, do anything? Okay. There we go. This is like the most boring thing. Like, streamer doesn't know how Twitch works, spends 10 minutes. There we go. I spent like 10 minutes doing something that like people have never used the app before knows how to do. There we go. Okay. Sweet. I am gonna end the stream because I got some real life stuff to do. 10 minutes is nothing. I know this stream was kind of short. I gotta be honest with you. This game isn't bad, but it's not like... I'm not sure if this is my type of game. Why am I getting... I opened the raid menu, and I'm getting recommended exclusively Cyrillic streams. Every stream I am recommended is in Cyrillic. I got stuff I need to do, like, IRL. So, we are gonna go raid Boba. I can't see my chat anymore. Why can't I see my... Chat, I can't see you guys. Well, I'm gonna go back to the loading screen so I can see, like, a little bit of the chat. We're gonna go raid Boba. I got some stuff I need to do IRL, but she's streaming. I'm gonna be talking on her stream while I'm doing IRL things. So yeah, what I was trying to do was figure out how do I whisper my fiance on Twitch. Okay, there's the socials. You guys know how that works. Next stream is probably next Saturday. Schedule 1 is good, but I'm not sure if it's the kind of game for me, but it's a good game. So, yeah. That's the stuff. Things go up in Discord. If there's another stream or stuff like that. It's been so long since I raided someone, dude. Why am I getting stressed from this? VODs go up on YouTube. I'm not sure if we're gonna play more Schedule 1. Maybe if we get multiplayer. It's a good game. It's just not the kind of game I like to stream. I actually kind of want to finish the long drive. Maybe that's the next thing we do. Either way, we're gonna go raid my fiance. Be nice. I got mod powers in her chat. I'll ban you if you're rude. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you all later. And until then, be nice. They might already be able to hear me on Boba's stream.